Steal You, Blackpool Mecca, Nashville's rock station, 102.9 The Buzz, who are live in the studio. Boys, welcome back.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. It's been a minute. We were saying before you guys came on, I think it's been probably 3 years. I went through Instagram because that's how I judge time now. I slide through Instagram. And I think it was about 3 years ago, maybe 2.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute for sure.
Well, welcome back. You guys look great. You guys got haircuts. The hair is growing back, I see.
Yeah, I'm trying to let it grow back out. Our drummer, his hair is getting a lot longer.
Yeah.
His hair's almost as long as mine was last time you saw us.
Oh, wow,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Drummers should have long hair. I like that. Throwing it around.
Yeah.
That's very cool. I actually blogged about these boys a couple weeks back, and I opened up the blog talking about your death hoax as far as your band was done. I don't know who told me you guys broke up, but for like weeks, I was convinced you guys had broken up. And when I posted that blog, someone responded, oh, they didn't break up. They might have been joking. But what's up with this breakup hoax? Did you guys start this? Because if it's a ploy to get attention, it worked.
No, we had a little bit of a lineup change during all the COVID stuff, but yeah, we kind of laid low and just worked on writing a bunch of new material. You know, we didn't play out much, didn't really go out much. We just all kind of hunkered down and kept to ourselves, you know.
I love that. I feel like it's one of those things too where like it's almost cooler to do that. Like there's nowadays with the internet and stuff, it's so easy to be like, I have a couple friends in bands who are just in everybody's face all the time, constantly doing stuff. And so it's almost cool to step away and write some new stuff and take a minute.
Yeah, it was really nice to kind of hibernate and just kind of get things figured out and start writing a bunch of new stuff that we're excited to get out.
I love that. Yeah. And it's not so bad having a death hoax. It's kind of cool, you know?
Yeah.
Makes you guys pretty cool in my opinion. I like that. And you guys are definitely what I would consider like a long-term band because you guys have been around for a long time. So when I heard that you guys had broken up, which I'm glad you didn't, my first thought was they've been around for a long time, so I get it. But then you guys come out with Darts, which we're going to play here in a few. Amazing songs. So where do these new tunes come from? Because it sounds like Blackpool Mecca, the songs that we've grown to love, but it also sounds like you guys are growing. Where are these new tunes coming from?
Yeah, so I definitely think like the earlier stuff, we were definitely still like trying to figure out our sound and stuff. And, you know, during COVID, we just kind of really had the opportunity to lock ourselves in our rooms and just really try to figure out who we are and what we wanted to do, you know? And like with Darts, we just got together, we just started jamming on the riff, and we took a smoke break, and there was a lady sitting in our street in front of the house, just like screaming on her phone, saying that she didn't need drugs, she didn't need the person she was talking to. And Caleb was like, well, there's our song, like let's get upstairs and finish writing it. And so yeah, we just went upstairs, we jammed on it for like another hour or so, everybody left, and then the next day I just sat down and just wrote all of the lyrics for it. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Does that lady get a percentage? I mean, Nashville rules.
If we knew who she was, I guess so, but she kind of just disappeared. So
she's like become the biggest thing in the world. She wants a cut of that song. That's how it always works. That's how it always works. So you guys hit the road recently. I want to point this out to you. You're out with the Criticals on a couple dates. Those guys are no stranger to the show. I love them.
Yeah, they're good buddies of ours. Yeah, we played Friday night in Atlanta, and then we're playing this coming Saturday in Birmingham with them.
Oh, okay,
so,
cool.
Yeah.
Are you guys playing at the Nick?
Yes.
I love
yeah.
that. The
That's
Rite
where
of
we're
Pass.
going.
Did you play there before?
We have. I think this is our third or fourth time
Okay.
there. So yeah.
Yeah, the Nick's always fun. It gets a rap. It's like it's a total rock and roll venue though.
Yeah.
We need more Nicks in the world.
Yeah.
We really do.
It's definitely like your like dirty venue, but it's like the place to go see a great rock show. You
Absolutely.
know, like it's a good spot.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of history too.
It really does.
Yeah.
All the pictures of all the bands that have played there. I remember being there and like there was like a Soul Asylum one from like 84 or something. And I was like, I want to play here. This is awesome. And the Criticals, man, those guys, you guys are kind of the same like level of bands. You're on the same trajectory where it's like you're kind of doing the same type of stuff. You're out traveling around and playing and doing your own thing. I love that to see this scene building up of bands that are like that. Bands that are kind of unique in their own way and kind of bonding together. How long have you known those guys for?
Well, so we were actually supposed to play with them at the High Watt pre-COVID.
Okay.
Then all of that stuff happened and that whole thing fell apart. And so we just kind of stayed in touch with them and stuff. And so then we just reached out a couple months back and we're like, hey, let's try to do some shows together. And that's how this happened. And we're actually about to go record an EP with Parker.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we're
Okay.
getting ready to do like pre-production next month and heading to the studio in October. So
That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear that.
yeah.
Right on. Well, let's get into it too right now, boys. This one's called Serotonin. We'll do Darts in a few because I'm really excited to play that one. Let's Serotonin. Tell me something about this song.
That was actually one of the first songs that we kind of wrote during the lockdown. It was like the peak of when everything was shut down. We couldn't really go anywhere. So I was just pretty much in my room studio all day, every day, just writing stuff. And this is what came out, that like first writing session. And the lyrics are definitely about that, just kind of going insane, being cooped up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everyone can probably relate to that too. Right on. Blackpool Mecca, Serotonin on the local buzz. Creatures of Habit, Blackpool Mecca, who are my live studio guests tonight. And you boys, we were just talking off air about this, just bought a van. That's a big step in a rock and roll band's path right there.
Oh yeah, very excited about it.
How's it feel? How's it feel to have your own van? It's an exciting feeling, right?
It's incredible. We're just super excited to get it out there and go everywhere that we can with it, you know?
It sits at my house, and every now and again I'll just go sit in it and just kind of daydream. Just like,
Yeah.
we're on the road.
I love that. I remember I used to sleep in our very first one, like 20 years ago. My band got a first van, and I remember I would sleep in it sometimes just because. It's like, why not? I didn't need to, but there's just something about it.
Yeah, sometimes we just hang out there, you know, just chilling in the van.
We have our band meetings in there every now and again. Like, you just gotta, hang out in it every now and again.
Fire your band members in there. Have a seat, please. Have a seat. So speaking of being in the van, are you guys thinking about touring a lot more this year and next year? Is that what 2023 is looking like for Blackpool Mecca?
Yeah, definitely next year. We've got a few more dates this year, and then we're going to take a little bit of a break to do some recording, and then, hit the ground running next year for sure.
I love that. Before they do that, this Thursday night, the Underdog. I've never been. I'm ashamed to say I've never been to the Underdog, but it's the East Side, right?
Yeah, it's a really solid room. It's really fun. This will be our first time playing there, but we've seen quite a few shows there, and it's always a good time.
That's awesome. I think I've seen a couple like the Violet Moons have posted about playing there and a few bands like that. So I've definitely seen what it looks like. But that's awesome. You guys have the Astronomy Club and the Dirty Names opening up 8 p.m. show, $10 to get in?
It's actually going to be 9.
Oh, okay.
They accidentally double booked, so
nice.
we got shifted back just a little bit, but that actually works out all right. It's Friday night, so that'll be cool. Yeah.
I thought you meant $9 at first. Like, wow, what a steal! $9 to see 3 bands. I'll take it. Well, boys, since you're here, have we ever played the 5 random question game with you guys?
I believe so.
I think we did last time.
We're about to play it again. Right on. Blackpool Mecca, 5 random questions on the local buzz. So did you guys watch the new season of Stranger Things?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question for you then. Hell yeah, Kate Bush is my new favorite artist, or
oh, no.
y'all just now discovered Kate Bush?
I got to say, it's just burnt out at this
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
But
Fair enough.
Metallica.
Yeah. I agree, too, and I was shocked at the number of my friends who are my age, I'm much older than you, who'd never heard that song. A buddy of mine who's almost 40 was like, yo, have you heard this Running Up the Hill song? I was like, yeah, dude, like 25, 30 years ago. It's great.
It's been around.
The placebo version's better anyways, man. Question number 2, Blackpool Mecca on the local buzz. So we're talking about you guys having your breakup hoax. I wanted to ask you, what is one band breakup that you wish was a hoax?
Oh.
Catfish and the Bottlemen.
Oh, did they break up?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. News to me live on the radio.
I am very bummed about it. They haven't like officially announced it, but every member has pretty much announced that they've left except for Van, the singer, and the bass player.
That is such a good band too. Wow.
Really sucks. They're one of my favorites.
Yeah, same. What about you?
I got to go with the White Stripes, man.
Yeah. Same. I wish it's just 2 people.
I didn't get to catch them live, but
yeah. I take that back. I saw them in 2001 at a big theater, and they was never fell in love with a girl was huge.
Yeah.
And they didn't play it, and the crowd was booing the whole time.
I'm jealous because my grandma got to see them with my sister.
What?
In Chicago.
You have the coolest grandma
yeah,
ever.
she rocked out with my sister at this show in Chicago.
Wow. What year was this?
Yeah. I think it was like 2006.
Dude, your grandma's got to go on tour.
Right before they broke up. Yeah.
That's amazing. Question number 3, Blackpool Mecca on the local buzz. What is something people don't realize about being in a touring band? Maybe a negative side of it. Because everyone always thinks it's all drinking and drugs and chicks, and it's a lot of those things. But what are the bad things they don't realize?
You don't get very much sleep. That's probably the hardest part. Is it's a lot less sleep than you're supposed to have. But
True.
It's worth it.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'd have to agree. Yeah, you just got to get used to not sleeping.
Yeah, literally, to be a vampire forever. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth losing a couple.
Yeah, we love it.
We'll sleep when we die.
Exactly. That's a good rock roll method right there. Question number 4, Blackpool Mecca on the local buzz. I don't know if you guys saw this or if you're interested whatsoever, but the Buffy the Vampire Slayer remake has been postponed indefinitely. The 90s hit show about the girl that would slay vampires, right? So I want to ask you, come on, guys, give the reboots a rest, or no, let's just live in the 90s forever. Who cares?
Give them a rest.
I agree.
Same.
We've been watching this vampire show on Hulu.
That's been What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah.
That's a
I
great
feel
one.
like that. You can make new spins off of old
Totally.
themes. Yeah.
And I feel like the world didn't end in the 90s. Like, I mean, trust me, I was there. I loved it. But, like, we don't have to keep rehashing it all the time.
Yeah.
Come up with some new ideas, man.
Yeah, right. It's time. Yeah, maybe Andy the Vampire Slayer. Selling that idea right now. Anyone's interested, it's happening. Question number 5, the final question. With Blackpool Mecca on the local buzz, I think I already know the answer to this, but I have to ask anyways. You guys get offered your dream tour. We're talking 70 dates direct support in your brand new van, opening for whatever band you want, alive or dead. But when you get back from the 70-date tour, the deal you made with the devil, which would be me, is you have to work driving a pedal tavern down on Broadway for an entire summer.
Yes.
So quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fair enough.
We'll do it.
These boys are into work hard. I love that. Right on. Well, thanks for playing.
Sign us up.
You guys got Cabbage to the Bottom. It's taking you out. They're not breaking up. Life is good. Well, boys, I'm glad you got to come back up, and it's been great seeing the new singles. You guys are one of those bands that I remember I was actually laying in a hotel room, and my release radar popped up. I check it right at 11 because that's the time it pops up, and I saw Darts by you guys, and I was like, what? And so I listened to it laying there in this dark, creepy hotel room that was way too strange and cheap, and I loved the song. So I want to close out with that one. It's such a cool tune. I know you said it was a woman that was kind of yelling crazy stuff into a phone.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully she's listening. She gets some rights for this, you know? We'll throw her $20.
Yeah.
$20 in a ride in your van to White Castle. How's that sound?
Thank you for having us.
Of course, guys, for sure. Anytime. Open door policy for bands I like. You're one of those bands. And where can people find you? What are all your social handles?
I believe it's at Blackpool Mecca _.
Love it. Right on. Well, boys, I will see you soon. Go see them this Thursday night at the Underdog, Blackpool Mecca, Darts, on 102.9 The Buzz.